Imagine a vast, endless expanse of white, so desolate that it seems almost otherworldly. Antarctica, one of the most remote and inhospitable places on Earth. But for all its isolation, this frozen continent is a hotspot for strange discoveries. Recently, an aerial survey spotted something buried in the Antarctic ice, and what they found left experts both confused and anxious. If mysteries like this spark your curiosity, don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive into this incredible discovery together. It all started during a routine aerial survey conducted by an international research team. They were scanning the vast Antarctic ice sheet, tracking environmental changes and studying shifting ice patterns, when something caught their attention. A massive, unexplained shape was lying just beneath the ice surface. At first, the object appeared to be a large, unusually shaped ridge, but its symmetry suggested something artificial rather than natural. The satellite imagery showed an outline that seemed too precise, too intentional, to be a random formation. The scientists zoomed in, trying to get clearer images, but the blinding ice and deep shadows made it difficult to identify the structure's true shape. Some of the team speculated that it might be a meteorite impact site. After all, Antarctica's icy deserts have long been a graveyard for space debris. But there was something off about this explanation. The shape wasn't circular like typical impact craters. Instead, it appeared rectangular, with distinct edges, a detail that had the team baffled. Driven by the desire to solve the mystery, they organized an expedition to the location. But reaching this remote site in Antarctica was no small task. It required specialized ice-breaking vehicles, heavy snow equipment, and an experienced crew willing to face the brutal Antarctic elements. After weeks of preparation, the team finally arrived at the site, braving sub-zero temperatures, howling winds, and treacherous ice fields to reach the location where the object lay hidden beneath the ice. When they began to excavate, things quickly took a strange turn. As they drilled through layers of ice, they expected to find rock or sediment, maybe even remnants of an ancient glacier. But instead, their drills hit something metallic, hard and solid. The sound was unmistakable. This wasn't rock ice or anything they had expected, and that's when they realized this was no ordinary object. The team unearthed a section of the structure, and what they saw next left them speechless. They had discovered what appeared to be a massive, rectangular slab made of a material unlike anything they'd ever seen. It was impossibly smooth, almost polished, with strange symbols faintly etched along one edge. Some of these symbols resembled ancient hieroglyphics, while others looked almost mechanical, like circuitry. Could it be a relic from a lost civilization hidden for thousands of years beneath the Antarctic ice? Or even more unsettling, could it be a remnant of something extraterrestrial? Word of the discovery spread quickly among scientific circles, and soon, experts from various fields were clamoring to join the expedition. Archaeologists, astrophysicists, and even cryptographers flew in from around the world, eager to examine the mysterious object firsthand. As more of the structure was uncovered, it became clear that it was massive. Larger than a football field and embedded so deeply in the ice that it must have been there for thousands, if not millions of years. The research team set up a temporary lab near the excavation site, working around the clock to analyze the symbols and try to understand the object's origins. But progress was slow. The Antarctic cold wreaked havoc on their equipment, and every day brought new challenges as blizzards and whiteouts constantly threatened to halt the operation. But then, they made a breakthrough. One of the linguists on the team noticed that the symbols bore a resemblance to an ancient script found in other isolated locations worldwide. This particular language had puzzled researchers for decades, appearing only in a handful of places, often inscribed on structures that had no apparent connection to one another. But here, in the middle of Antarctica, on an object buried beneath miles of ice, was the same language. It was as if someone, or something, had deliberately left clues scattered across the world, waiting for humanity to piece them together. Just as the team felt they were on the brink of a major discovery, the excavation was abruptly halted. A group of officials arrived unannounced, claiming jurisdiction over the site and forbidding further research without direct approval. Scientists were confused and frustrated, suspecting that the government was trying to keep the find a secret. They were told to pack up and leave immediately, with no clear explanation. Only a few fragments of data hurriedly copied were smuggled out by the team before they left. Despite the shutdown, rumors spread, and theories began to emerge in the media. Some said the object was a lost relic of an ancient advanced civilization, one that predates any known history. Others claimed it was proof of extraterrestrial visitation, perhaps even a kind of message or warning left behind by beings from another world. Some theorists even suggested that the object had been transmitting a signal into space, one that had recently activated due to environmental changes. Years later, some members of the original team continue to study the data they managed to save, working in secret and comparing notes with colleagues around the world. They've discovered that the symbols on the object match certain markers found at ancient sites, particularly ones that had long been dismissed as myths or mere coincidence. And they believe that somewhere beneath the ice there may be more of these objects. Remnants of a time when Antarctica was warm, when ancient civilizations, or something else entirely, walked the Earth. Despite the mystery, the truth remains elusive. The object lies once again under miles of ice, guarded and hidden, its secrets locked away for now. But those who've glimpsed it, those who've felt the weight of its mystery, believe that one day, when humanity is ready, the truth will reveal itself. For now, though, we're left to wonder, what was it doing there? Who or what put it there? And perhaps most hauntingly, was it meant to stay hidden, or have we simply discovered it too soon? If mysteries like this captivate you, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a story that dives deep into the unknown. And let us know your thoughts. What do you think this object could be?